This one's going to be an interesting game. Hail, brothers and sisters! My name is Captain Meatshield, and welcome to Chester Cornfield, old-timey detective. This is something that I found on Game Jolt, and it looked like it just had to be played. It's a fully voiced-over point-and-click adventure game, and it looks like it's got a great sense of humour, and it just looks like it's going to be good fun, so I wanted to download it and give it a shot. So let's get in and see what we're in for.
Welcome to 1906, the apex of America's golden age. Freedom reigns as the citizens of Old York City rejoice for soup kitchens, knee-high bathing suits, and baseball without shoes.
Oh, it's my favourite sport.
Carriages storm the streets. Mummies are the wave of the future. And President Timey wins a 5th term in office as he leads our noble country in the war against horses. Sadly, it's also a period of unrest, as crime hits an old-time low and police grow inept at upholding the law.
Oh, no.
At times like these, it's up to the private sector to remind the world what America stands for.
Of course.
To keep the streets safe, you need an old-fashioned man with an old-timey sense of justice. You need... Chester Cornfield.
Hello, Chester. Come quick. I'll be needing your help.
Constable Greenwald. How may I assist my favorite bluecoat this fine morn?
There's been a poisoning at Mary's chicken wagon and I don't feel like doing all the work. You need to get down here and solve the case for me.
Goodness gracious, not the chicken wagon. Sit tight, old boy. Cornfield will be there lickety-split.
I am liking this already. It's 100% my sense of humour.
Why, it's my granddaddy, Reginald P. Cornfield, the original old-timey detective. Back in the day, he brought Boston's tea terrors to justice, defeated a ring of donkey smugglers, and helped President Lincoln land on the moon.
Oh, wow, this has got a lot in it. Jeez. Scotch.
What better way to start a morning than with fancy man scotch straight from the bottle?
That's not a bad thing to say. Yeah, bad thing to do, really.
Better take this on the road.
Yep.
Wouldn't want to sober up too much during this investigation.
Good point.
The fumes from this fine ceramic ashtray have lent a lovely yellow hue to my surroundings.
Oh, nice.
I've ruined far too many suits carrying around my filthy ashtrays.
Visit Constable Greenwald at Mary's chicken wagon. Right, okay, so that's what we need to be doing. I should probably not be faffing about so much inside my office. Whoa, off I go. That was quick. Now showing oncoming train. Coming soon, oncoming train to the reckoning. Yes.
I'm here, Greenwald. Where's the fire?
Oh, not so loud.
Alright, okay. Egads, man, are you sober on the job? Are you serving and protecting under the legal limit? You've fallen on the wagon again, haven't you? Are you sober on the job?
Gods, man, are you sober on the job?
Last night's bachelor party at the pub took a lot out of me. I don't even remember who was getting married.
It was a rowdy night indeed, but that's no excuse to forget your morning scotch.
I know, I'm a disgrace to the uniform.
Yes, you are!
Alas, we're wasting valuable time. What seems to be the problem?
Right, well, Father Vincelli here came in the morning for chicken and eggs, and then shortly after eating, broke out in yellow spots and started coughing. So they called the doctor, who called the police, to hold Miss Mary for questioning.
I keep telling them the person's sick already.
That's all right, my child. I forgive you.
Doesn't sound like a criminal offense. What mystery needs solving?
Well, the thing is, it seems Miss Mary here has a slight history working around people who fall mysteriously ill.
And you suspect she might be poisoning them on purpose?
I suspect she might be one of them serial killers.
Very well, what do you need to close the case?
As usual, weapon, motive, and opportunity. We need to determine if Father Vincelli is really poisoned, prove Miss Mary has done this before, and disprove her claim that she was already sick.
Okay, so now I need to sit around and start talking to everyone. Let's talk to the doctor, I think. Yes.
Fludwig, my diabolical Alamond half-brother. What the devil are you doing here?
Chester, my loving brother. Hello.
Oh, good God. Is he meant to be like an Aryan Hitler? Oh.
Don't tell me you're the doctor.
Yeah, now I have my license and I get to be doctor today.
Heaven help us all.
Hooray!
Why haven't you fixed Father Vincelli yet?
Yes.
There was a traffic accident on the way over. All my medical supplies were destroyed in the crash.
Excuses.
And yet you survived.
Oh, yeah.
I can't perform a diagnosis without the proper tools. Fortunately, the diner has a first aid kit.
Suppose, perhaps I can sneak in and try my hand at securing the proper tools.
I also need something to cover my mouth so I don't get sick.
Nobody likes you, Clodwig.
Nobody likes you, Clodwig.
I like him.
I like him too.
No, you
Bless
don't.
you, Clodwig.
I'm on to you.
Father, let's talk to you.
How fare you, Father? Could I offer anything to ease your suffering?
The love of God warms my heart and gives me
Gives you fuzzies.
I desperately
see,
need
come
some
on.
answers. Does the Bible have any?
Rub thy puppy's belly to make much happy the puppy.
I meant something more relevant to this case.
Ah, see, Ecclesiastes 7:10.
Right. Dance naked under the scarlet moon and rejoice?
Dance naked under the scarlet moon and rejoice?
See, Jesus wishes you many happy.
What the hell is with this game? I love it.
Now go bring your attacker to justice.
Go in peace, my child.
No, I'm not going to go in peace. I'm going to go in war. Let's go in the diner. I should talk to the chef first.
Mary, how dare you poison your customers? This man's a staple of the religious community. Do you realize how damaging this will be to your business?
I did
Yeah.
not poison this man.
Even I'm heavily reconsidering eating here again.
Right, let's go into the diner and see what we can find, huh? The American flag.
That must be this week's flag. It seems we now pledge allegiance to the old stars, stripes, and shredded wheat. Breakfast of champions. Crossing this floor shall require skill. Fortunately, I've acquired the art of Jeet Kune Do during my journeys through the Orient. I must be quick in finding the proper path, lest I lose my balance in these trousers.
Right, okay, let's go here. Nope, that wasn't it.
Now I have to go home and change my trousers. My allergies are flaring up near that window. I should best avoid it in the near future.
Right, okay. Right, let's try this again.
I
Nope.
shall return yet again after a brief visit to my chiropractor.
I think I might be here a while. Nope.
Almost had it that time. Just my luck that the cleanest spot on the floor is also the most treacherous.
Because that makes sense. Marvelous. We made it.
Success! I have now acquired the proper medical supplies.
Well, that's something. Let's go and give him these medical supplies then. Should I give... Right, leeches... to Chodwig.
I found you some medical supplies.
Excellent. With these, I will have the patient diagnosed in no time.
The sooner you leave, the better.
I don't know if leeches are great for diagnosing people. Do I need to give you this as well?
If I lend you my handkerchief, would you get on with the investigation?
Ah, yes, thank you, brother.
Don't call me that.
Very well. I shall now inspect the patient. I have completed my exam.
Okay,
What we find
good.
is He has, in fact, been poisoned. But this goes beyond mere food poisoning.
What is it then? Out with it.
The culprit is a rare contagious bacteria that incubates inside a living person. Vincelli could only have caught this illness from someone else.
And not his food?
9. The bacteria at this stage only transmits through saliva.
That proves it. I am not sick, therefore I am not responsible.
Unless, as a carrier, you are immune to its effects and have been spitting on people's food. Have you been spitting on people's food?
In any case, it seems we've reached our diagnosis.
Hurrah! Good job for Clodwig.
Shut up, Clodwig. The hell was that? Okay, so we've made some progress on this. Let's have a look at this tip jar.
Somebody left a penny nickel in the tip jar.
A penny nickel. Right?
I'm rich. Rich, I tell ya.
Alright, is there anything else that I can be doing in here?
I'm not crossing that floor again.
Okay, so there's no reason for me to go there. So it appears I have done everything I can in there. Right, what can I use this penny nickel for? A scotch. Ooh, can I give the scotch to
My
Greenwald?
old chum, Greenwald, one of the city's finest.
Seeing as he has not had his morning scotch, let's see if he would like any.
Here, Greenwald, this should fuzzle you right up.
Yeah, get that down, you son.
Thanks, Chester, but I'm gonna take it easy. I'm very much a lightweight when hungover. Don't want to go too over the edge.
Well, that's fair enough, I suppose.
How are we sure the priest wasn't already sick?
Because he walked through the door with his left foot, scratched his nose and passed the gas. That is how I know.
Come again?
It's an old wives' tale, Chester.
Not another old wives' tale. Those always hold up in court.
If you can disprove her story, maybe we have a case. Otherwise, she has our potatoes in a windmill.
I'll speak to her further on this.
What? She'll have our potatoes in the windmill. What that? Oh. I think that doesn't sound pleasant, but I can't figure it out. Learn more about the old wives' tale. And find the lead about Mary.
All
There we go.
right, Missy, tell me about your former employer.
Yes.
Last week I was chef for Mayor Archibald Frisk. I quit and opened my own chicken place because Betty's taste like raw sewage.
Lies.
Lies!
Oh, lies! Lies!
Okay, whatever. I worked as a spy in the French Secret Service and then spent 7 years climbing mountains in Zimbabwe.
Wow.
Lies! Still lies!
I don't know what you want from me.
Tell me about this old wives' tale of yours.
Yes.
If a man enters a room with his left foot, scratches his nose and passes gas, he is sick. Father Vincelli did just that before eating.
Very convenient.
How would one falsify your old wives' tale?
There is one instance of an incorrect study. If a man looks at the sun and does not sneeze, then he is alright and the woman is wrong.
Like an allergy to the sun? What is this witchcraft of which you speak?
It's not witchcraft. It's called photic sneeze reflex. It is a sneeze triggered by light stimuli that affects approximately 30% of the population.
Yet it has a 100% success rate in disproving old wives' tales?
Got to put money on it?
I'll spare you the embarrassment and dispel your claim here and now, as there's a perfectly good sun right up there, and I am clearly not. Whoop, sorry.
Let's try it again. Nope.
Still wrong.
Blast this old wives' tale. There must be a safeguard of sorts against it.
Who knows? But I'm not entirely sure on where to go from here. Let's have a look at this. Find a way to avoid sneezing. That's something I can do, I suppose. Let's have a look at these books. The Oldie Mystery Journal, Law Book, History Book, Old Wives' Tales.
Old wives' tales. Old...
To prevent sneezing, if you stick a penny nickel in your nose while somebody whistles Yankee Doodle round the mountain, you will be unable to sneeze. Well, that's good news.
I've already read this front to back, left to right, right to left, and back to front, just in case there were any secret messages. There were none, in fact.
Well, at least you tried.
Poor Granddaddy finally met his end, battling his arch nemesis, Damien Dukesbury, atop a runaway train filled with explosives.
Ooh.
It was a tragic final chapter, but worth it to save that orphanage full of puppies.
Oh, this is like something Spike Milligan would have written.
Story by heart.
I love it. Is there anything in my desk that I can
I need not rummage through my drawers just yet. All there is in my desk is more scotch.
Got a constant supply of it. Right. Penny nickel. Shove it up your
Penny
nose.
nickel is now in my nose.
Good. See if we can get somebody to hum this tune to you. Okay, Greenwald, I need you to do me a favor.
Can you whistle Yankee Doodle round the mountain for me?
Sorry, I'm on break.
On break from whistling? That's preposterous.
You have a problem? You take it up with the Whistlers Union.
There's a Whistlers
Shall
Union.
speak again.
Clodwig, can you do me a favour?
Clodwig, you appear more diseased than usual.
Yeah, I suppose the handkerchief did not help.
Oh
Have
God.
you learned your lesson about meddling in career paths you have no business pursuing?
Maybe being a doctor isn't such a good idea after all. Perhaps instead I can become an old-timey detective.
Oh,
like you.
Clodwig, what happened to your face? And that was one hell of a reaction.
Should I even bother asking if you can whistle for me?
Yeah, I can. Would you like me to?
On second thought, no. You'll probably whistle it backwards and summon the devil.
That might be fun. You never know. Come on, Chester.
Be gone from my sight. Can you whistle Yankee Doodle round the mountain?
See, of course.
Right, you. Look at the sun.
Success! As you can see, I am sneeze-free.
That can't be right. What trickery is this?
No tricks.
Trickery or not, I falsified your claim.
And by your own admission, that should hold up in court. Thanks, Chester.
Excellent. Right, what else did I need to do? Find a leave to prove that Mary has poisoned before. Right, something about the former
Don't go
employer, was it? I'm not sure. Let's see if I can make a call from my office and see if we can get in touch with the mayor's office or something. That's all I can think of for now.
Whom shall I call?
Boy Scout extraordinaire.
Hello?
Willie, my stalwart Boy Scout assistant. Where the devil are you?
Sorry, sir. I meant to call in sick, I did.
My boy, I pay you 2 penny shavings a week to run errands. How am I supposed to deliver old-timey justice if you're sick at home with the pox?
The nasty bit flu. I think it is. Can't get out of bed.
Very well. Get some rest and drink plenty of scotch. But I expect you to be down here first thing tomorrow morning.
Scotch is the solution to everything. Okay, I need to find a lead to prove that Mary has poisoned before. How do I find
It's
this?
a fine...
It just seems to be back and forth between my office and here. So...
As much as I...
Oh, there's nothing in there. So it's going to be more interacting with this lot, I think. Unless... there's no... I can't go any further down this way. No. Okay. Let's go and talk to Mary again. Did you poison the mayor with your cooking as well?
Your cooking as well?
He fell ill, but not from my cooking. I take much pride in hygienic food preparation.
I saw him
Really?
last week while solving the case of the smoking spectre. We had jolly good laughs and even shared a cigar in good spirits. What else could have befallen the mayor?
You're the detective. Why don't you call him and find out?
Very well. Give me his number and I'll ring him on the mophone.
5.
His number is 5! Well, I suppose that makes sense. This is in old-timey times when not everybody had a phone. You would end up with a phone number of 5. Right, let's dial 5.
Archie, old chum, it's your pal, Chester Cornfield. How fare you this fine morn? Archie?
Ooh.
Gracious man, are you sober? Only 5 bottles of scotch, you say? My word, Archie, you become a lightweight in your endeavors as mayor. I barely understand a word. I shall be quick then, Archie. Do you remember the housekeeper in your employ whilst we were solving the mystery of the smoking spectre last week? One Mary Mushka? You fell deathly ill shortly after. Can you describe the symptoms? I see. Archibald, I fear my iron constitution prevents me from ever being blotto enough to understand you. Fairly well, old chum.
Okay.
My threshold for spirits is too high for me to sink to Archie's level. I'll need to find a fellow lightweight to translate the symptoms for me.
Well, I think I know who that might be. Greenwald!
According to Mayor Frisk, there's John Parch and they were yellow in that portion of Thomas Gallagher.
Is that drunk speak?
I'm afraid so.
Don't think I'd be much help interpreting in my current state. Hold up. Pass me that bottle again.
There you go. Go on. Chug! Chug!
The mayor was coughing with yellow spots and pooped a blue colour. Why, that sounds mighty familiar.
It's a coincidence the priest did not poop.
Oh, yes he did.
Well, was it blue?
Just a little. Would you like to see?
No!
No.
No!
We'll sort that out.
Oh, you're nasty.
But that settles that. 2 out of 3 symptoms confirmed. There's clearly a connection. Good job, Chester.
Thanks. We've done good. We've done a good job.
I've concluded my investigation.
Oh, good.
So what's the verdict?
I've determined that not only is Father Vincelli suffering from a highly contagious form of bacteria, but that Mary's former employer suffered from the same symptoms while she was in his employ. With the old wives' tale disproven, it's safe to say that Father Vincelli acquired the illness at this establishment. Most likely through Miss Mary, who has unknowingly carried this illness for months, or even years.
Preposterous. My chicken wagon has the cleanest kitchen in the city.
Preposterous, is it? Then how is it that everyone you meet falls ill while you're the model of good health? The fact fits, and I therefore conclude, madam, that as the healthiest person present, you are an immune carrier and must be quarantined. Wait, what?
I don't feel so well.
Hold up now, no faking it.
Looks real enough to me, Chester.
Then perhaps she's not as immune to this disease as we first imagined.
Maybe there's someone you overlook?
Nonsense. Mary's the only connection between everyone infected. Who else could it be?
Hold up. Chester, at last night's party, you didn't happen to share a drink with Father Vincelli, did you?
Of course not. I merely helped him chew the crust off a disgusting sandwich he ordered.
And did you also happen to share anything with the mayor during your case together last week?
In fact, we shared a cigar. I share everything with everyone. I even shared my raw chicken dinner with young Ward Williams, the poor sick little tyke.
You sneezed on me with your nasty chicken breath.
And gave me your scotch.
And lent me your handkerchief.
Come now, surely you don't think I'm...
Goodness gracious, it's me. I've been the carrier this whole time. Come to think of it, all my clients have been bedridden for the past month. Blah, 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 blah. There we go.
Greenwald, old chum, I do believe we found our culprit. Would you kindly do me the honor of taking me into custody?
It'll be my pleasure, Chester.
Well then, we got...
Another case solved for Chester Cornfield.
Chester, ridden by a contagious agent contracted with Betty Sue's undercooked chicken dinners, spent 4 weeks in quarantine. There he was fed a steady diet of scotch until the poison killed every malevolent bacterial cell in his body, along with several other cells that weren't malevolent. He was soon back on the... Everybody got better very quickly, and the great epidemic of 1906 never happened. Chester and his friends went on to solve much more interesting cases in the years to come, from saving Central Park from murderous horses, to the time somebody stole Wall Street's gravity, to their greatest battle against Prohibition. Nothing stood in the way of our favourite old-timey sleuth and his old-timey comrades. So until next time, join us for another exciting adventure of Chester Cornfield, old-timey detective. Well, that was it. That was absolutely hilarious. Oh man, that was so much fun. That was really, really good. I really liked that. It was very, very funny. Awesome little story. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this. I might end up leaving little bits out so that there's the option for you guys to go and play it for yourself and explore all the options and just find, fully explore the game for yourself, because I think it is worthwhile you going and checking this game out for yourself. It's free. Link will be in the description below, as with all games that are on Game Jolt, and pretty much every game that I play. Link will be in the description to where you can find it. But I have really enjoyed this one. This is a massively underrated game on Game Jolt, and it needs to be developed further, and I'm really hoping that it is going to. I'm going to be following the developers on Game Jolt just to keep an eye on things, because this was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. It reminds me of the kind of humour of Spike Milligan and all the 50s comedians that I listened to and watched when I was growing up, and oh yes, so much fun. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. But I'm going to leave this video here. and just say thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more Let's Plays or metal covers from me, you can check out the playlists that are on the channel, and you can follow the links in the description below to follow me on social medias. But for now, thank you all for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Morning has rolled round. Let us jump into our butthole and go on an adventure.